Good morning, ma'am. Very warm welcome to our participant joining us to today. I am Katie Nasa to be host your engaging and insightful session on the growth of blueprint, how to align with the mind energy in action for success. We are truly dedicated to our such enthusiastic audiences thus to have enhance our professional and personal growth. Today's webinar is all about mastering and powerful traits that shape your success and relationship with our workplace and beyond. So, before we move ahead, let us share a brief introduction about organizations to be in today's sessions. Today's event is proudly organized by the SEMS Welfare Foundations and registered non-profit organization working to create the social impact through education, skill development, and entrepreneurship. So, through this initiative, Digi Section SEMS has trained over 6,000 individuals fields like IT, finance, retails, and entrepreneurships, while collaborating with the colleges, university, and bank to provide real career opportunity. Partnership with us today is DG Sections, a company that empowering businesses through the technology, data, and innovations, offering services, software, data analysis, research, consulting, and marketing. So today, both the organizations have one mission to empower individuals with the right knowledge, skills, and opportunity. So now it's time to introduce our today's speaker for the sessions. We are about to welcome to our Nisha Gaylord ma'am and experiences through the growth blueprint, how to align mind energy in the action for success. So the ma'am is a life transformations and NLP mindset coach and the founder of the Quantum Lead Academy, dedicated to helping individual and organization unlock the highest potential with the unique blend and neurosciences back strategy, NLP techniques, and the practical tools empowering the leaders, HF professionals, and teams of the rewire thinking pattern of motivations overcome limiting the create to have the last behavior changing professionals and the team their mindset sustain motivations and achieving their lasting transformation with neuroscience back tools. So her has ability to combine with the practical learning with the motivationals and side makes his sessions is both transformation and memorable. So it's warmly welcome to today's our speaker to have lead us through this topic, the growth blueprint, how to align with mind energy and the action for success. So, ma'am, the virtual stage is all yours. So you can start now the sessions.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me such a brief introduction. Yes, so good morning, everyone. Today I'm super excited for today's session. And it's not just because today is another session, it's just because I will let you know in the next slide that why I'm so excited and super excited for today's session. So, before we start the session, I just want you to take a deep breath and have a glass of water and please be comfortable, and a small request that it will be great if you can open your cameras so that I can interact with it will be an interactive session rather than a one way session, right? So, and I want everyone to be contribute towards your chat. If you have any query, you can ask me at the end of the session, and please be on mute throughout the session. Okay, so before start the session, I just want to share one golden rule that wherever you have any issue in your life, you just take a deep breath and always think about that why you have started your journey in any area, right? And let me share the screen. Okay, so today's session is not a functional training, it's not a process oriented training. Today's session is overall about your growth, a personal development program. So today's session is very much important because we are actually facing challenges in our overall development. The growth blueprint and how to align mind, energy, and action for the success is the very is the course that is actually looking for everyone is looking for. And one more thing before we start the session, I just want to introduce myself because I want everyone to know that who is conducting that session. So yes, my name is Nisha Gaylord and I'll be your facilitator throughout this session. And I'm basically into the life coaching and I'm helping individuals to unlocking their hidden potentials. And I'm actually working on the overall personal development of employees, whether you're working in the organization, you have your own uh, setup, and whether you're working as a freelancer, whether you're a student. So basically, I have started my journey from the corporate HR. I have more than a decade of experience in HR, and I'm actually conducting training session with many organization. I have conducting one-to-one session with more than 100 people. I have joined every single day a lot of people who are facing problem at their professional and their personal life. And I have attended various sessions as a keynote speaker as well. I've done NLP practitioner from NLP Authority, that is in Bangalore. And I've done PG CHRM in HR from Exile Jamshedpur. And I have done PG Diploma in Training and Development from the ISTD. Okay. And I just want to add cherry on the, cherry on top of the cake, that 2025 has been a golden year for me because I've been awarded as the best NLP and life coach in 2025. And I have attended a session as a keynote speaker organized by the ISTD, which is the Reputed Institute. And apart from that, I have been awarded as a Golden Women Leader 40 under 40. So I just want to say that 2025 has been a golden year for me. Okay. So that is why I'm saying that today's session is not just session. Today's session is a wake up moment, is a wake up call for all of us, because today we need to pause and ask, am I truly aligned? Does my mind want something? And does my body feel something else? And ultimately my actions something show something completely different, right? So this is the misalignment in which we are living a life. And in fact, most of us living their entire life, their whole life in this misalignment. But not today, because today we are learning how to bridge gap, how to shift our energy from confusion to clarity, from chaos to alignment. Okay, so that is exactly why I'm saying that today's session is very much important for all of us. And I am guarantee you one thing, I can assure you one thing, that you will not be the same person as you walked in, right? So please bring your energy, please bring your curiosity throughout the session, because we are going to deep dive into something which is actually aligning our mind, body, and action to achieve success in the world, to thrive in the world, right? So before moving ahead, I just want to share the reason that why there's so much. Yeah, this is your version 2.0. This is actually which I'm trying to achieve throughout the session. That is, there's always, this is not one way. That is why I'm saying that please open your camera so that we can have one-to-one discussion. We have a face-to-face discussion actually. So I have met a lot of people every day, every single day, that they have a good professional background, they have a good personal relationship, and they're doing good in their in every area of your life, but they still feel stuck. And you know why they say? Because there is a unclear thoughts, their energy is always low, and they do not have any purposeful action. They are just doing their life, their life is moving on the autopilot. And once you have the clear thought, once you have the vibrant energy, and once you have a purposeful action, and then you align and act, and that is how you achieve your version 2.0. Okay. And please do let me know the chat box that how many of you are aware about the version 2.0 and what is version 2.0. Okay, so basically version 2.0 is your highest version. Version 2.0 is your highest version in which you feel aligned with yourself, you have purposeful action, your energy is always vibrant, and you have a clear thoughts. Okay, so in this session we are trying to at least explore version 2.0, right? So first of all, we need to understand that what is the reason behind this. Okay, we are living in a world which is changing, which is keep changing drastically, right? We are living in a world has been evolved every single day, not slowly but dramatically. Everybody knows that. It's not just about the VUCA world or Bani world. There are a lot of term has also been established, that VUCA world, then to Bani world, and there are so many coming up versions also. Okay, so first of all, we need to understand that there is the evolution of mental overload, right? And how life got more complicated over the time, because our world has been changed drastically and has been moving on. It's been a lot of things are coming on. There's a lot of technology and AI integration. There are a lot of things are coming up, right? So there's a blueprint that how from 1980 to 2020 our world has been changed drastically, and how the human life has been overloaded, has we are facing the identity crisis, mental overload, and we are actually living in a world that is hyper connected. Okay, so I just want to take a moment and take a look that how our world has been evolving from 1980 to 2020, right? So this is the 1980 simplicity life where we have a fewer choices, fewer distraction, fewer expectation, and our mind has always a breathing space. People love to read books, people love to interact with each other, people have a lot of time, right? So we have a breathing space in 1980 because we have a simplicity in the life. There was no technology, no AI integration. And okay, then the year 2000 has come. When year 2000 has come, then we can see the internet arises, right? The internet arises and everything becomes faster, information, communication, decision, and the mind start adjusting, but the pace kept rising, right? Because we have to, because that time we have to compete with the western countries as well, so we have to adopted that technology as well. And that was good for that particular time because we have to, moving according to the world. And then we can see that the year 2010, the smartphone era, and now the world was on our side. It was inside our pockets. Every notification becomes an emotional trigger, right? And every comparison become a silent pressure on us, and mental load started piling up. This is the era when we have our world in our pocket, rather than of the world. Now people don't interact each other face to face. They love to interact with the phone messages, and that's where the emotional trigger has been started. And we were living in a silent pressure, right? And then year 2020 came, the digital explosion has been done here. There are a lot of remote work, social media, competition, comparison, and where the mind was not constantly, we have to be in a situation that where mind has always been on, right? Even if you have phone, you must be aware about that we are actually checking the notification even after sleeping also, right? So this is the era where we're facing a lot of digital explosion, and this is the era where actually I have met a lot of people. They said that life seems good, life seems better, but I don't know why I still feel overwhelmed over the time. And why they are feeling overwhelmed all the time? Because the world has been evolving every day, right? And now we are in 2000 time, 2025, that we are very close to 2030. And this is the age of overwhelm. And this world is called the hyper connected world, where everything is urgent, everything is on instant, everything demands your attention once. And this is why people say nothing is wrong in my life, but I still feel overwhelmed. Everything seems good. I'm earning good. I'm doing good in my professional life, but I don't know why I feel overwhelmed. And that is why there are increasing number of anxious, anxiety cases, insomnia. There are a lot of mental issues has been increased now these days. And that is why the business of life coaching has been booming right now, right? Let's moving to the, so before the reason of having this session and why this session is a wake up call, because we are decoding a self actualization model. Self actualization model is actually standing on the six pillars, that is awareness, clarity, thought shift, inner balance, vibration, and embodiment. So these are the six pillars of the active self-actualization model. And this model, it's not just a model, is a lifestyle which we need to adopt it in our day-to-day life, right? And it is not the one-day miracle. We have to practice it as a lifestyle. So let's start the first pillar, that is the A, that is the awareness. This is the identity. Wait. Yeah, this is the identity awareness. So first of all, you should be aware about that who you are, not just because that, not because about the world, because there are a lot of people who are aware about the world. What is the new trend? What is the new product are coming? What is the new fashion products are coming? New news articles trending. What is going on trending? So there are a lot of people aware about the world, but they are not about themselves. They are not aware about their triggers, their fear, their patterns in which they are operating in a world, whether the mental pattern they have, they are suitable to operating in a world which is moving like a skyrocket, right? So first of all, awareness is the moment your inner light turns on. So everything starts from the awareness. First of all, you should be aware about your identity, what you actually want, what is your actually purpose, right? So identify your awareness. We are doing a little activity, and I want everyone to be a part and to be please contribute in this activity, right? So this is the activity name is mirror of truth. Okay, so here you have to give one belief that is limiting you, one habit you want to break. Because I've see a lot of people, they have a lot of habit they want to break. Okay, and one pattern you repeat, but you want to stop right now, right? So please let me know the chat box. I want everyone to please let me know in the chat box that what is one belief that is limiting you, and one habit you want to break, and one pattern you want repeat. You repeat every day, but you want to stop it. You don't want to repeat it. Okay, and one habit that ruining your life every day. One habit that is ruining your life every day. Yeah, yes, habit. One habit. I have received only one chat. One belief that is limiting you, one habit you want to break, and one pattern you repeat but you want to stop it, right? You just do let me know the chat box, and let's moving to the next slide. Next, C stand for the clarity. This is the this is the second pillar of our active self actualization formula. This is the clarity, your purpose activation. So we are saying that the clarity is power. Why? Because when you have clarity about your purpose, then your purpose get activated automatically. Because when you have clarity, your everything seems very light, and you can take decision very easily. But when you do not have clarity, then you facing a lot of chaos, and everything seems very heavy, right? So you need to activate your purpose, and for that purpose you need a clarity, and that is why clarity is a power. Okay, so now we have one more activity after that, but I want everyone to be contribute. I'd love to see your comments in the chat box. Okay, so we are doing this second activity, and this is to activate your purpose. To activate your purpose, actually, that how to activate your purpose. So this is the purpose in one sentence. What is your purpose in one sentence? Let's say an example. If life gave you a mic for 10 seconds, what message would you give to the world? And that is actually define your purpose, that why you are what is your purpose of come in the world. If life gave you a mic for 10 seconds, that what message would you give to the world? And second is, what does your 2.0 version want that current you is afraid to say aloud, right? But I didn't receive any chat. I hope you understand. I hope you understand the activity, that what you have to do that. Okay. So without getting delay, let's move to the next slide. Next pillar of the active self-actualization formula. This is T stand for the thought shift, your mindset rewiring. Okay. Your mindset rewiring. So your thoughts create your feelings, and your feelings create your choices, and your choices create your destiny. So it's very important to have a rewire mindset, because you do not have, because I have designed a complete 15 days program on mindset rewiring. If you want to join, then I'm just a call away. You can call me, and we can start the session. But this is very important to have a rewire mindset. What is rewire mindset? Whether you operating your scarcity mindset or abundant mindset. And what is scarcity mindset and abundant mindset? Where scarcity mindset is a mindset where you see scarcity, and you always been looking at yourself as a victim. But when you have abundant mindset, then everything abundant around yourself, right? So it will take 21 days. If you want to conduct this session with me, it will take 21 days to rewire your mindset from scarcity mindset to a abundant mindset. So this is the third pillar, that your thoughts create your feelings, and your feelings create your choices, and your choices create your destiny, which ultimately help you to achieve your version 2.0. Right? I think something is talking behind. Please be on mute. Yeah. So there is one more activity we are doing here. I hope everyone is ready. Give me a thumbs up so that I can know that how you guys are, are you with me or not? Please give me a thumbs up in the chat box. Okay, so we are doing the second activity. Second activity is this thought shift or mindset rewiring. This is flip the thought. This is actually a cognitive frame where we need have a, write a negative thought because we all have negative patterns in our life that is actually come from our past life, our experiences. We become a person of our past experiences. Some people have good experience in their life and some have a bad experience in their life. Okay, so I want you to write a negative thought, anything about your anything about your life, your own personality. Write a negative thought, draw a line, and then rewrite is a powerful thought. Like you can take the example that I always fail, and you can rewrite as a I always grow, because it's very important that what kind of story you are keep telling yourself. That is very important because words have power, right? Your words has power because whenever whatever you are saying to yourself, that becomes actually your reality. So that is very important that whatever negative thought you have in mind, you have to flip that thought in a positive, a powerful thought. Like we are saying that I always fail and I always grow. Maybe you are not grow, but you have to tell to yourself that you always grow. That I always, wherever I'm going, I always attract opportunities in my life, right? So do let me know in the chat box that what is your negative thought and how you can convert is a powerful thought. Is there anyone who want to share that any negative thought you have ever came across in their life? You can do let me know in the chat box. Okay. Let's move in the next slide. This is inner balance. This is the fourth pillar of self-actualization model. This is inner balance. What do you mean by inner balance? Inner balance is your emotional mastery. That how strong you are from your emotional, how balanced you are emotionally, your emotional patterns, how much you get emotional in each and every day. So you have to be emotionally intelligent. I have conducted a separate session on emotional intelligence. We are doing on, I think, 3 days session it is. So we need to understand that success is not just about positive thinking. There are a lot of, social media. There are a lot of things are going on that think positive, positive. You cannot think positive unless or until you have an inner balance. So it's very important to have inner balance. You should have, emotional intelligent. And when you are emotionally intelligent, I'm not saying emotional intelligent, it's just about the emotional balance. Whenever you have inner balance, so success seems very easy, right? So success is not just about positive thinking that you can do this, you can do that. It's just about how you can balance your success or your emotions. And healing begins the moment you stop judging your emotion. 95% of people don't want to, do not want to say that I'm feeling negative, I'm feeling bad. It's very important to at least recognize your emotions. And once you recognize your emotions, your 90% problem has already been solved because you accept that you are facing negative issues. Yeah, you are facing certain emotions at particular time, right? So success is not just about positive thinking, it's about how balanced you are, right? So let's move to the next activity. This is the name the emotions. So in this activity, you have to name the emotion, whether you feel overwhelmed, whether you feel lost, excited, confused, or hopeful. And naming the emotion reduce the intensity by 40% as per the neuroscience fact. So it's very important to accept that you are feeling overwhelmed. As I told you that I meet a lot of people on every single day because I'm actively, available on Insta, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So I've got a lot of DM that they are feeling in a certain way. So first of all, it's very important to recognize that you are lost. Yeah, you feel confused, you are overwhelmed, you lost, and you feel hopeful, and you are looking for something to help you to identify your triggers, and you want to work on your triggers, whether you have any past life trauma, whether you have any bad experience. This is very important to recognize that your emotions are, this is your emotions. Okay. And once you're naming that emotions, it actually reduces intensity by 40%. And that has been researched by the Harvard University. Okay. So let's move to the next slide. This is vibration. We stand for the vibration. Okay, so what is vibration? Your energy alignment. Your energy introduces you before you speak. And every thought, every word, every emotion carries a frequency, right? Like our phone has a certain level of frequency, right? When we are, we have radio. Have you ever been see that they have certain frequency, 91.5 FM? So they always work on the frequency. Like that, we also have frequency. When your vibration is low, opportunity delays. And when your vibration is high, life responds faster than ever, right? Have you ever feel that you have been entered into a room, whether you are going for the interview and it's a boardroom, there's a meeting, and you feel the other person frequency before he speaks something else, right? So this is called the vibration, the energy alignment, that how much vibration you carry. And when your vibration is low, you attract opportunities. You delay opportunities. And your vibration is high, your life responds faster than ever. So alignment isn't a magic, it is a science. You attract what matches your energy frequency, right? Any doubt, anything which you want to explain me to again? Okay, next move to the next slide. In this slide, there is an activity where we need to reset our energy. Whenever you are going for anything else and you think that your energy is very low, you can do this activity. It will activate your energy in just 45 seconds. So what you have to do is you have to take one deep breath, one positive word which you can give to yourself, that you are very powerful, you are very intelligent, or you can, whatever the powerful word, positive word you can share to yourself. One visual of their desired future where you want to see yourself. Okay, so you have to visualize that actually. One visual of your desired future, and one gratitude sentence. The gratitude sentence that I'm feeling very grateful whatever God gives to me. Okay, so one gratitude sentence that I'm very grateful for the wonderful parents. I'm very grateful for the wonderful team. I'm very grateful to have people like you in my life, and I always attract opportunities. So one gratitude sentence you have to say to yourself, and in this 45 seconds you can reset your energy, right? In just 45 seconds you can reset your energy. Yeah. I'm just reading your comments here that believe I will not get success, habit procrastination to continue, read many books. Wow, that's great. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. This is embodiment. What is embodiment? Embodiment is your emotional alignment. And what is emotional alignment? There is a behavior alignment plus self leadership. So embodiment means your action matches your intention, right? So whatever you have, particular dream. So your dream does not matches your reality unless or until it matches your action. Embody means your action matches your intention first. And why we are talking about self leadership? Because if you have taken any leadership session, every leadership start from within. First of all, you have to lead yourself first, right? So otherwise you cannot lead a team, your family, whether you have your business. So you cannot lead a business, you cannot lead a team, you cannot lead a meeting, you cannot lead a family unless or until you have to start everything from within. So first of all, you should have self leadership with yourself. You need to how to lead yourself first. Then you can understand and you can lead others, right? And behavior alignment is also very important because your behavior matters a lot. When you are lead someone else, then your behavior matters a lot. So your behavior alignment is very much important, right? So we are doing one more activity for the behavior alignment and self leadership. So one action for 24 hours. You have to take one action for 24 hours. That is one small behavior will embody for the next 24 hours. It could be anything. It could be journaling. It could be drinking more water, speaking kindly, no overthinking for at least 1 hour. Because what we are doing, we are actually stuck in a loop. We are thinking a lot. Even that overthinking is not required actually. Rather than of overthinking, we need to take action, right? So yeah, there are a lot of people facing an issue that they are not able to meditate. Why they are not able to meditate? Because their mind are stuck in a lot of chaos. So what you have to do? One small behavior you will embody for next 24 hours. That would be the 10-minute meditation, right? You can use any good music for meditation, and you have to make sure that you're not overthinking for at least 1 hour and speaking kindly to the people, because we have become so rude. How we don't know how to talk with the people, because we are living in a hyper connected world where everything seems faster. We don't have talk to kindly with the people. So drinking more water, journaling, and you can do scripting as well. There are a lot of things which you can do. A one small behavior that will you want to embody. I will just give you the example. If you have any other behavior which you want to embody for the next 24 hours, so you can do this, and do let me know in the chat box which one you refer, right? And as I promise you from the starting of the session, that after having the session you will not be the same person. After decoding this self actualization model, you will not be the same person as you were before, as who walked in the session, right? And see, I just want to tell you one thing, that self actualization model is not something that you can adopt in one day. It is a lifestyle, you have to adopt it. And for that reason, I have designed a 3 weeks program for you, which you can attend if you really wanted to know that how this self actualization model actually works. Then you can join this program, in which we can do the quantum meditation as well. So this is the quantum 10x growth launchpad, and I've designed it for the empowering working professional to unlock their most powerful version. Okay, and what you will get in the session, you will get the inner operating system, the rewiring beliefs, habit, and mental programming, where we are using the NLP techniques and neuroscience backed techniques to change your inner operating system. And then we are doing the identity recode, shaping a powerful self-image and a leadership identity. And then we are doing the communication mastery, because there are a lot, I've received a lot of DM on LinkedIn as well, that they're facing a communication. They're working as HR manager or assistant manager HR, but they said whenever we have to present a presentation in front of the top management team, we got stuck, we got blank. So that is why the communication mastery is also very important. We learn how to influence, presence, and impactful conversation with the top management or your peers. And then we understand that how the quantum jumping is working, and designing and stepping into your version 2.0, and you will amaze when you join the quantum jumping meditation. This is the meditation in which you will achieve your version 2.0, which you have in your mind somewhere, but you are still trying to decode. Then we learn how breaking success barriers. We need to work on the eliminating fears, procrastinations, and self-doubt. And then we go to the 10x productivity and purposeful career design, where smart work framework for the exponential career growth. And then we understand the most important part. You need to learn the leadership influence and executive presence, so that it gives you a brand presence, right? So building authority, creativity, and influence at work. And this will take the 6 weeks. This will take the 6 weeks. And how we are going forward? Let me tell you one thing. During the 1 week, there is a level 1, revolutionize your life by the rewiring your mind. We are using the applying principle of neuroplasticity to help you to reshape your thoughts and identify your version, your higher version. Level 2, redesign your life with the life coaching tools, like we are using the life wheel, and there are a lot of tools we are exploring in level 2. And in level 3, the powerful quantum healing, where we are doing the powerful quantum meditation, right? And along with this, what you will get, along with this, you will get the Rewire to Rise. This is the separate program which will get free with this program, in which you will learn how to control your emotions, erase negative self-talk, emotional timeline, NLP communication mastery, inner child healing, influence with the integrity, quantum goal mapping, and money belief rewiring, and procrastination elimination, right? So these are things which you learn if you join this program. And that's all for the today's session. Thank you so much for your support, and your version 2.0 isn't far. It is actually waiting for you. It is just a step away, and I'm just a call away. If you really wanted to join this program, then please do let me know. And if only 1%, if even a 1% of this session has changed something inside you, then you can imagine that 100% of your commitment can do the miracle, right? When you are 100% committed for your life, then you can imagine the miracle. So thank you so much for your support, for your interactive throughout you are interactive throughout the session. Thank you so much for your support, and this is the end of my session. I hope you like it. If you have any question, if anybody else want to ask something, then please come and ask.
Yes, hi
Thank
ma'am.
you, thank
Good morning.
you.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, please show your face first.
Now, the thing is, ma'am, it was a very
What's your name?
informative session. Mohit is my name.
Okay, yeah, Mohit, tell me.
Ma'am, the thing is, I practice whatever you walk us through, like keeping yourself in control. Ma'am, there's this one thing I noticed, ma'am. The thing is, whenever our body is weak, then our mind is even weaker, and we have hardly any control over the thoughts or the activities we do. These practices you said they don't usually work at that time, ma'am. So that is a breaking point for me.
Okay, that is why this session is required, because there is an alignment of your mind, body, and your action. Right? First of all, we have to work on our mind. Right? What are your past experiences? What are your past belief on which your current reality has been created? Right? Once your mind has been rewired, then we work on our vibration. What is vibration? Vibration in your body. What is your energy? What is your energy in which you are operating right now? Right? Why we are working on, see, why I am giving you the 15 days NLP program, because there is a, first of all, we have to work on our mind. When we work on our mind, we have reset our mind, then we can give command to our body, right? All the decision are actually coming from our mind, right? So first of all, we have to reset our mind. After implementing lot of tools and techniques are available, then first of all we have to reset our mind, rewire our mindset, and then our once our mind is reset or rewire, they can give command to your body that behave in a certain way, right? That is why mind and body alignment is very much important for the action,
Okay,
right?
you almost answered my question, ma'am. But one thing remains. What about who is suffering from a long-term health issues? So what
Okay.
about them, ma'am? Their mind should be boggling at that moment because it's been long for them since they felt natural, or at least they were able to train their mind, but they couldn't
Okay.
because bodily they are.
Yes, I explain,
I
I
hope you
explain.
understand.
What you are saying that your body has some disease. You are okay, you're suffering for something else. What you have to do, that you have to take the proper meditation, that this is the practical advice I would like to give here. Apart from that, what you can give is you have to keep telling yourself that you are curing every day. You are curing every day. Your body is recovering every day. But that is why you are, saying your body, and your body is behaving in a way that that is recovering day by day. I understand that there is some disease in your body, but the practical advice that you have to take the medicine, that is very important. But you keep telling to yourself this affirmation you can use, that my body is recovering each and every day. I am getting better by better every day, right? So this is something which
Yes.
we can do if someone is suffering from some very serious disease, right? Otherwise, the overall purpose of the session is that how you to align your mind, body, and action so that you can thrive in a world which keeps changing day by day, which keeps changing slowly but dramatically. Yes, everybody aware about that. Whether you're working in the organization, whether you have your own setup, your business, you can understand it, that the how world has been evolving faster than ever, and and our mind could not adapt it. That is why we are facing a lot of issues in today's world. Even I am facing a separate session for how to break anxiety at the workplace. I have seen the people who are having 10 or 20 years of experience in their current profile. They are working very good, but they feel anxious at any point of time. How is it possible? Why? Because the world has been evolving. We are not just living in a VUCA world. VUCA world has been shifted to Bani world, and Bani world has shifted to another world because a lot of term has been introduced, right? Because the world has been changing day by day. And people are having identity crisis as well. Everybody want to establish themselves as someone else. Everyone is looking to find out the purpose. We are actually on autopilot, right? We are doing everything for ourselves. We are our lives actually in autopilot. This is the we are moving actually the subconsciously. Okay, the thing which we need to change, we need to pause and ask yourself that what are you doing actually, and we need to understand where's the purpose. We have to find out the purpose, right? And once you identify your purpose, then you keep commanding to yourself that everything is going in a way in which you want, and that is why the world is moving in such a way that we are actually looking for something else, right? So I hope this session, even a one person has shifted something inside you, that my work has been done, right? So thank you so much for everyone for giving me your
Thank
time.
you.
And yeah.
I will be conclude that. Then yeah, should be permission. I will be conclude.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you just continue.
Sorry.
You just continue.
Okay. So thank you for once again from there was today's speaker as Nisha ma'am. So for sharing the practical and inspiring knowledge. Thanks big to the Goals to SEMS Welfare Foundation and DG section to all amazing participants for joining today. And what skill learning from our session is to set the clear intention, focus on your energy, take consistent actions, build powerful habits, and reflect and improve to reviewing progresses regularly and adjust your approaches for results.